One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. The Gators will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Dennis. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. So the Tulane Green Wave offense takes the field and they'll have the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
There he goes. And they'll bring him down after the long completion. An explosive pass play for this offense. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
Off the RPO, complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. It doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Off play action. Zips it out to his man. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up. And they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Those third downs are hard to execute, and when you get in the red zone, it gets even harder. But this offense did a great job. Now, forget the 3. We're leaving that behind. Now set up first and goal.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And in that situation, the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture. After such a long drive, so many first downs, you've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the Florida Gators offense will take the field for the first time. And the Gators backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Jackson gonna throw it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
The give on the inside. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The short hands, it's Montgomery. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Caught, close to the marker, it's Brown. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And the Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Got a man. It's Jackson. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to get it to the marker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through one quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Right on target this time.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Snap from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try the run. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Finds the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On third and short, the power run here. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Gators back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The give on the option. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gator!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Grabs it in the middle. Oh, he's got some space.
And there you see the mind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, he ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Jackson gonna throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country, and you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Say what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Dupree. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They kick it away on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
And the Gators come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Jackson will throw. Fires to the big fella. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, the give, looking for room. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. I think if you're a leader.
That's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. Just about a half minute to play in the 1st half. It's 1st and 10. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his man down the middle. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Under fire. The sure hands, it's Dupree. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. It's complete to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Jackson gonna throw it. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And look, I know this offense made some adjustments at halftime, and they couldn't wait to get back out on the field and try to generate a score. But their defense is playing lights out. So to me right now, this is a no-brainer. After the incompletion on third, just punt it.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Gators are rolling down the field. Looking for room. It's Rigby. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against a running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can shoot some.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Rides the back on the option, the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. From the gun, running back gets the give. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Jackson will throw. Gets it out quickly. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. The Gators in the hurry up.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the 1st down. And they saw something they liked because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Brown. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Patterson. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. On the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you can...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. Tulane just a few inches away might take a shot on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Neal. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
And, man, this offense needed that. They've got to get it going. That clock is ticking. They've got 0 points on the game. They've got to put a couple of plays together. There's play number 1. Let's see if they can get a streak going, get down the field, and put some points on the scoreboard.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And this This offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their third sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Got it behind the line. It's Dupree. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Here comes the heat. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Nice move there. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Gators have this offense rolling. Gives it to the back on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left. But, man, that clock is ticking, and they can just...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quick...
Turning it on! They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Tulane right back to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd. Throws for the tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. They get to the line quickly.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting one on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping them off balance with that play call.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. From the gun, give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Tulane now facing third and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the big fella. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in this one.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Jackson gonna throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Neal. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Neal. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Double time, hustling to the line to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Tulane right back to the line. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Max looking for the goal line. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat. period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.